could feel it too, and you could feel it. And I said, they ought to have some National Guard or whatever. And I offered it to her, and she now admits that she turned it down. And it was,
well, you know, ex-President Trump failed to answer the question: is he going to try to deport 13 or 14 million immigrants, taking, you know, children and spouses from others, people that have been here 20, 30 years, people that have served in the military? How is he going to do it? Who's going to pay for it? He didn't answer that question. He deflected, and I think that's dangerous because we've seen what people who are autocrats do when they talk about immigration. We saw what Hitler said he was going to do to the Jews or the gypsies or, you know, other people, and I think that's very dangerous. That Trump refused to answer that question, and Biden did say he wanted to secure the border and deal with immigration on a bipartisan basis.
Well, I took 2 tests, cognitive tests, he took none. I'd like to say.
So how do you think Trump's been doing tonight so far? What's your opinion?
You know, I think he's doing pretty good. Obviously, in the past debates, he had a lot of problems with interrupting, and people didn't like that. And so, having the mics turn off is a good thing. But I think he's been fairly good with his demeanor and his, you know, he has a very snarky way of dealing with controversy. And I think, for the most part, he's been able to hold back on that and stick to the facts.
Housing, that's a whole range of things. That's why I'm working so hard to make sure I deal with those problems, and we're going to make sure that we reduce them.
He just cannot think on his feet at all. President Trump is just on it. He knows exactly what he's talking about, and President Biden just doesn't seem like he's with it at all. He doesn't have any answers.
I think it's really hard for any reasonable human being to watch that and know that Mr. Biden is fit to be our president. I mean, I have dealt with people that have dementia before, and it's very obvious just from the look on his face, not understanding what's going on, the surprise and shock look sometimes, the eyes, the very stiff face, the very stiff hands. They're all very, very prominent signs of what's going on, and I feel bad for him as a human being.